Hello.
Hi.
How's it going, bud?
I'm chilling. You?
Chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some Octopath Traveler too. I'm Sunny Muffin.
I'm Yisk.
Yes. Yeah. Let's dive
Hit
right
it.
in. Are you gonna hit the button for me?
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You could touch the button. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Cool. So Octopath Traveler 2, JRPG. Standard JRPG things. We have cutscene skip. Best feature ever in a JRPG. That makes these runs very, very quick and awesome.
Thank God.
Yeah, otherwise they would take forever. But yeah, so we're running Ochette's single story here. Do you want to kind of explain what a single story is?
Yeah, so the game features 8 different travelers, and they all have their own stories. So a single story is just we're doing one of those stories. And so you start with that character, you pick up 3 other characters usually, and then you do that story until it's over.
Yeah, so we're going to be finishing all of Ochette's stuff here. You do have to start with that character, like that's forced for our settings, for just the leaderboard like thing. But yeah, Ochette's our beastling here, and we start in Beasting Village, an appropriate place for her to be, and we're using some path actions here. So Ochette's path action is Provoke. It allows us to attack people with our Pokemon here. Like, so we have our little wolf Pokemon. What's a wolf Pokemon?
I don't play Pokemon.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Sorry.
Yeah, we just easily defeat this guy with our wolf friend. And yeah, we're just doing some story stuff here. Octopath 2 does have a couple of notable changes from Octopath 1. The big one is that we are allowed to have combat speed at 2x. So the runs are actually a lot faster than the original. And the game just runs like way, way better. So it's pretty much a direct upgrade from Octopath 1. Cool. So yeah, just making our way over to, this is like Mufasa over here. He's like the patriarch of this area. And naturally nothing bad ever happens to Mufasa, right?
No,
Pretty sure. So yeah, we're gonna go figure out what's happening in Beasting Village. Ochette's just very headstrong and really wants to make sure that she can save the world as quickly as possible. So she can go eat more jerky. That's literally like her entire story. Cool.
Oh, he's sick.
So yeah, combat system carries over from Octopath Traveler 1. We have the break and boost system. Each enemy has a set of weaknesses that are predetermined, and we are able to break enemies. When enemies are broken, you get a 100% flee chance. So that's one way to get out of these encounters that we're going to be getting. The other way is to just simply kill the encounters, which we'll be doing a little bit later on. Right now it's too slow and we don't really need any XP or anything, so we're just trying to get out of here as quick as we can. But these guys can be jerks. All right.
All right.
Oh, puck.
Time?
Yeah. All right. The game does autosave quite a bit. Ochette's single story is like notorious for never autosaving though, so I'm going to be doing some safety strats here so we don't get teleported back to the beginning of the run, because that would be pretty cringe.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Oh, healing grape. We did it. Success.
Huge.
Yeah, so these dark fiends are kind of being real mean in the Beasting Village, and we need to go defeat them. So yeah, if we stuck around this area more, there'd be a whole bunch of different encounters, but we're not going to. Also, the encounter rate in this game, it progresses slower when you're walking. So you're going to see me doing a mix of walk and run depending on the screen to try to manipulate the encounters that we get. Cool, so Dark Fledgling. This is our first boss, Ochette's Chapter 1 boss. It is fairly scripted. There are some things that can happen, but pretty much we have a set script for this fight and just try to execute it as quickly as we can. Also, shoutouts to the soundtrack.
Just like the first game, really good.
Alright, so the boss is going to summon ads. They really don't do much, but they do screw up your cursor, so I gotta pay attention to where my cursor is at. If he eats the front one, it like resets the cursor, so gotta make sure that we don't mess that up, because that'd be a team wipe, and we don't want to do that. I might die here.
Yeah.
We're dead. Dedge. All right. That was actually a scripted RNG manipulation to make sure we do it right. Yeah, so we took the safety save though, because I'm smart.
That's good. Where's the latest autosave? Like at
it's way back.
Yeah.
So this is the first try of Dark Fledgling. Yeah, we're gonna be defeating the monster quite easily this time.
This time?
Yeah,
the first time.
The first time. Yeah. Yeah, reading is hard. Very difficult. I'm from the U.S. It's not our forte. Yeah, thankfully the extra combat speed just kind of speeds us up really, really fast.
Yeah.
Makes things super quick. Gonna heal here this time, because we're smart. Alright, don't eat the front one. Alright, we're good.
Alright, nice.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, never mind.
Didn't break. Alright, this is going well.
Yeah. Another RNG minute?
Yeah, RNG minute. That's okay. This is so there is like actually 2 big RNG portions of this run, which is like why the estimate is like so crazy. So this is just making sure that we have less room for error on those.
Yeah.
It'll be poggers.
Truly. I mean, this is just setting up so you get good RNG flow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know how that works.
Yeah, I played this game.
Thunderbirdie. Oh, nice dodge, Ochette.
Huge.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
Cool. And then that attack actually switches the turn order of the fledgling to make it go after Ochette. So that's really, really handy. And we are able to use our latent power here. You want to kind of explain what that is?
Yeah, so this game has a latent power. And it progressively fills up either when you rest. That was nice. Good job. Either when you rest, I think, or during combat. And it lets you do like a super move for one move.
Yeah, it's pretty
much. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, Ochette's doesn't actually have like the best latent power, but we will be picking up characters that do have very strong latent power abilities.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. We'll talk about that when we get to it. Yeah, one of the big like hallmarks of the Octopath Traveler series is that the entire overworld is open. Like once you complete your character's chapter 1. So now we have like completely free reign to run all over and do whatever we need to do to get set up for Ochette's story here. Oh, that encounter is like right at the end. That's okay, it's a fast one.
Yeah.
Cool. So doing a little bit of speed tech here. Once we tag this area, the harbor is actually available for fast travel. So we are going to go ahead and fast travel to the harbor and then head over to recruit Oswald. we have a boat. Not quite yet, but
Yeah.
we get to borrow a boat for hire. Make sure we pick up the Slumber Sage here. Very important. Don't forget that. Yeah, so we have a couple, like, a checklist of things to do. The most important thing is going to be coming to the black market. One feature in Octopath Traveler 2 is there is a night market in this location that has soul stones in it. And soul stones are really, really powerful. So we're going to kind of be doing our travel around this area, picking up some characters, getting some money in preparation for that black market shop. So it's going to be right there at night, but during the day, your encounter rate progresses slower. So most of these screens are done during day, unless we specifically need the nighttime encounters. Yeah, we're here in Cape Cold. This is where we recruit Oswald. Oswald is the scholar character of the game. He is just basically your black mage archetype. He's very, very good, and he has a really important passive ability called Evasive Maneuvers, which is going to be our main way to lessen our encounter rate. But first, we're gonna just kind of do some more cleanup of characters here. There are 4 characters that are like all super, super close here. So we're going to be recruiting for our final party. We need Oswald. We're going to be getting Throne and Casti. The order that you get them is going to be just like, it doesn't really matter the order of the second 2. But it's a little bit more convenient for us to go pick up Casti first and then do Throne. So we're going to go to Throne's town, tag it because we're right here, and then head over to go pick up Casti. Also, the best part about Ochette is her pets just following her. We'll get to see some really cool animations with the pets on the overworld. We had to pick Akala because the boss fight for the last part of Ochette's story is determined based on which animal you take, and Akala is just better for us to have. So that's why we went Akala. Sorry for fans of the owl. I don't even remember the owl's name. Yeah.
That's sad. I don't either.
Oh, we're bad Octopath travelers.
Unfortunate.
So here's Casti. She's best girl. She's the apothecary archetype in this game. She has some pretty powerful abilities, but mainly she is just very fast to recruit. So that's the main reason she's picked up here. Cool. Yeah, so we picked up Casti, and now we're heading to recruit Throne. So we're in New Delesta here, Throne City. Throne does have a forced fight that we have to do here, but it's very important we do it because we have to save the puppy.
Yes.
All right, no misses. That was good. She can miss those shots. It's really unfortunate when that happens. Then this encounter just takes forever. But yeah, clear it very easily, and then we go ahead and pick up Throne. Do you want to explain what the stealing is? Because that's Throne's ability.
Yeah.
We need it. We're going to be doing it right away.
So stealing is the thing where you steal an item and it's percentage based. So it's basically pure RNG, which is really fun. I don't know how big this one is. 100%?
Yeah, these are all... We have one that's 55 coming up.
Oh, yeah. But that's used probably quite a few times during the run. I'm sure. I run this game.
Yeah, it's very very convenient because you don't have to pay any money for the items that we are acquiring.
Yeah, cheap.
We have Casti's ability here, Soothe, which is going to be used a couple times in this run. It's going to basically knock out the person that we that we decide to soothe. But this guy gives us an item, which is pretty nice of him. All right, cool. And then we are on to our grind section. So unlike Octopath Traveler 1, where all of the single stories are basically reliant on the 3% enemy Kate, Octopath Traveler 2, we have much better ways of getting JP. Yeah, maybe they're not better, but they're good. So we can go ahead and take out some of these encounters here. Not a big deal. Oh, she captured it. That's not good.
Oh.
So when she captures a when she captures an enemy, it's added to our inventory to prepare as meat, because Ochette is beastling, and that's how she gets her food. But it also screws up menus later, so every time I get the rare chance to capture, which is just one of Ochette's abilities, I have to make sure to go ahead and prepare it, otherwise my menus are just like not fun. Oh, we didn't go to Black Market. We gotta go do that.
Forgot to remind you.
All good. So we gotta go to Abandoned Market. Yeah, so we now have some money. So we're gonna go, we need I think it's like 15% chance here, to get the NPC we need. So I hope we get good. Oh, there's an Octopath.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we don't have no, I need that soulstone later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, all good. So we get the sweet music though. Oh, he's throwing a bag at us. That's so rude. Alright, cool. We're out of here. Yeah, so we're waiting to get a rare NPC here. So hopefully we get it pretty quick, and then we have to buy some soul stones. One fire, 3 ice, 1 thunder. 3 fire, 4 light.
You counting the amount of times?
No, I'm not.
I wanted to, but I forgot to.
Yeah, you can get really, really just stuck
Nice.
here. That's not too bad. All right. Now we got to go do our grind section. So, yeah, we're heading to Conning Creek, which is going to be the area where Ochette's story is going to continue. And within Conning Creek, there's going to be quite a few encounters that we have to kind of deal with here. So we're just going to be using some soul stones here. And you already saw the power of them. They're just like good elemental damage. So it goes pretty quick here. We need to get 130 JP on Oswald in order for him to get evasive maneuvers, which is really the entire purpose of killing all these encounters right now. We do need some JP for some stuff later on too, but the primary thing is getting evasive maneuvers as quickly as we can. Alright, that was a good one. Yeah, so we've already killed a couple of encounters from my jumping the gun and trying to get here as quickly as possible. I really just wanted to get to EM. It's a very, very powerful ability. Very good. Oh,
No.
Look at that. RNG's in our favor.
Yeah, it wants you to win here.
Yeah, it wants me to go fast instead of slow. Cool. So yeah, now we're entering areas that the small soul stones don't really cut it. And these areas can still ambush us, which is not fun. Yeah, right
Like
there.
Yeah.
So we do need to make... We try to... You can live some of this. Okay, we're good on... no, Oswald needs JP. Yeah, so Oswald died. If Oswald didn't die, I could have just thrown a stone there and killed the encounter. But he's the one that needs the JP, so we can get evasive maneuvers. So we're just going to go and load the autosave here real quick. Yeah, a lot of Octopath Traveler 2 runs like kind of hinge on you not getting ambushed. So like the runs are pretty quick. I think world record in this is like 31 minutes or something crazy. So you really just can rely on getting good RNG in your runs, and that's fast. Whereas this run, bad RNG, not fast. Cool. So he now has enough to go ahead and get our evasive maneuvers. And I immediately unequip it for some reason. It's okay. It's on now. We're good. We're good. Evasive maneuvers basically just makes it so your step counter decays slower. So you effectively just get fewer encounters is the best way to put it. Again, all of these screens are pretty well known and like scienced out to see like where you're going to get an encounter and like when you're going to. So we are like, I know pretty much around the step area where I'm going to get an encounter because it's like fairly consistent. I'm starting it to night for these encounters because you do get more JP and XP from night encounters. And I'm trying to hit a pretty important level threshold on Throne here. I didn't see if I got it, but we have a steal coming up that it's a difference between a 15% and a 65%. Yeah, starting Ochette's Chapter 2 here. This is our... Wait, we need to go rescue the mini Rayquaza. Yeah, here's that steel. We need to get this soul stone off this lady. It's 15%, so we might be here for a minute.
You'll get it. There we go.
Hey, that was good.
Yeah.
Much skill. Very well. Also picking up the rainbow glass bottle. We've been kind of collecting things for the inventor class, which we're going to pick up after this section of Ochette's chapter 2. It's very good, so we want to make sure that we get that. This is Afione? Afione? I don't know how to say her name. But yeah, she's an important part of this chapter, and we just knocked her out so we can continue on to go pick up our mini Rayquaza. But look how cute Akala is in the boat. Very, very cute. That's why Ochette's single story is awesome. She gets to hang out with her pets. Yeah, we see the mini Rayquaza egg there. We need to go rescue it. Should be pretty easy.
Is it?
But first, we need some money. Money in this game is pretty important. It's going to be one of our biggest ways of dealing damage here in just a minute. We did it. It's mini Rayquaza. Look at her. Cute. So yeah, we're going to go and get Inventor. Can you explain Inventor class? Remember?
Yeah. What I do remember is that the support skill that Inventor has is incredibly broken. Yeah, it's basically just like a side class outside of the main 8, which lets you invent different things.
Yeah, so yeah, each ability can be used once per combat, and they are generally just like way more powerful than normal abilities would be. But since our combats are going to be hopefully quick, we will only need one use of all these items. So we picked up the items to craft the Springy Boots and the Crit Scope, or the Crit Scope and the Elemental Bomb Bottle, both of which are going to be used. And that's going to give us enough of the Inventor abilities unlocked to get a step ahead, which is the aforementioned overpowered support skill. First, we need to get a Bleeding Orb, and Casty goes over to Inventor. Everybody gets a step ahead. Making sure I'm going to the right location. The money route in this is actually really, really tight. So if you like accidentally take a boat that you're not supposed to, it can be pretty bad. Again, shout outs to the soundtrack. It's so good. Alright, so we are entering kind of an area that is probably the crux of the Ochette single story. These next couple of screens have some pretty nasty encounters that, if we get surprised by, are just really not fun. And then on the second screen, we're going to have the Buttermeep section, which is like, I don't know, it's probably my least favorite section in any single story. It's pretty garbage. But we're going to get caught by surprise here, because why wouldn't we? No, we can't clear it. Okay. Yeah, so the Armor Eater in the back there has too much HP to die to a medium Soulstone. So we need to break the Armor Eater and then finish off the encounter. Got a little bit unlucky there with turn order. I do change it to night because we have Thorny's Blessing of Darkness, which blinds the enemies. So it gives you a little bit more chance of surviving, not like a ton, but... Oh, there's an Octopath.
Oh.
Alright. Cool, we did it. The Octopath doesn't actually change anything in this route. It's like kind of nice to have. If we got a cultured Kate, that would be really helpful because we could skip a chest. But the single Octopath doesn't really do anything. So it's cool to look at, and we get the soundtrack. But yeah, just picking up some more money here, and then we're gonna head to the longest and worst screen in this single story. It's also really cute seeing Akala on Ochette's back going up ladders.
Haven't noticed that before.
Yeah, this game's amazing. Love it. All right, cool. We did it. Oops. Cool. So we're up here. We're going to be picking up the merchant license. So the licenses in this game are a little bit different than Octopath Traveler 1. In Octopath 1, you unlock the secondary jobs, and they were only able to be used on one other character. In Octopath 2, we have a license system where you can have it up to on up to 4 other characters, but some of them are really difficult to unlock. So like the merchant one there, I believe you need like 1,000,000 leaves or something weird to unlock the second one. First one's free though, so that's fine. We're gonna be getting into our buttermeat grind here. So we're looking for a very specific encounter. There are 3 encounters on the encounter table that can contain a buttermeat. We are hoping to get them quickly. My last practice run was like 24th try, which is really garbage. But RNG works like that, right?
Yeah.
You just get it out of your system and it's good.
Yeah, I think you got it out of your system earlier, so.
Yeah, we're gonna be chilling here for a hot minute. If you have any messages or want to talk about some charity.
I would like to talk about the t-shirts. When donating $40 or more, if you'd like, you can pick a t-shirt as a reward. And you can either pick the Goosebird t-shirt with the iconic honk 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 design, or you can pick the ESA Winter 2024 shirt with a drawing by Mako Doodles on it.
Those doodles are amazing, by the way. You should definitely check those out.
Oh yeah.
More armor eater. So we're just like kind of hoping to run from these encounters. That's like the ideal situation, but we're pretty low level in comparison to the encounter, so like our flee rate is very low. But sometimes you get out of here and you can get 2 encounters when just kind of looking around. Yeah, still just we need that buttermeat. The NPC inside the town has a very specific request for some buttermeat jerky. So we need to make him his special dish, otherwise he will not let us pass. No! You hate to see it. Which one's that one? Oh, it's not sword?
I was dagger.
That was dagger. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That would have worked.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. Throwing away chances. That's what story of this run so far.
You just didn't want that specific RNG.
No, I didn't want that buttermeat. I was gonna say I wanted this one better, but
I was hoping.
yeah, that was also because I got out of that first encounter at low HP, so we're gonna make sure we heal up this time. Yeah, all these encounters can surprise you, and it's kind of a huge pain. I'm pretty sure world record gets the buttermeat on the way on your like 4th second encounter. It's like pretty crazy the RNG required.
Yeah. You're still fine, right? Yeah.
Alright, we got the buttermeat. We did it.
Nice.
That's the worst part of the run. And we need to prepare our buttermeat. So we immediately capture it and then cook it, because we're mean like that. Alright, cool. We're heading into the Terra section of the run. So we're collecting our Pokemon. We already caught 1 legendary Pokemon. We need to go catch 2 more legendary Pokemon? Pretty sure that's how numbers work, right?
Yeah, 1 plus 2.
So this is the guy that wanted the buttermeat. So we used the buttermeat jerky to befriend him, and now he's going to tell us where Terra is. So first we need to go Throne, Thief, Armor Corrosive, Merchant, WP, Hired Help, and Grows on Trees. So those first two abilities, I'll explain when we get to them. Grows on Trees basically just makes it so you get more money per encounter defeated. So it's just really nice that we're going to be defeating a bunch of encounters, and it's just a very static boost to your income. We're going to be using a lot of money here coming up very, very shortly, so need as much as we can get. And like I said, the money routing is incredibly tight in this run. Can I explain Hired Help?
Yeah, so it's pay to win. You can pay money to get people who do like a lot of damage.
Yeah, pay money to win.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's like, I think it's even better in this game than the first one. Right?
Yeah, they thought it was like too bad in the first one. So
Yeah.
we had to make it better. Alright, cool. We're in the bed of the Titan. This is where we fight Terra. This is a... I don't know. What kind of Pokemon would you say that is? If you had to make up a Pokemon.
I hear Groudon from the
Groudon?
the crowd,
Alright,
so I thought of that as well.
Dagger. So Throne needs to be before. Okay, we're good. Yes. Okay, cool. Just double checking.
Yeah,
Run has had enough mistakes. We're finished. We're fixing it.
done throwing away chances.
Yeah, done throwing things away. So we got Beastlings here, which is the buffed Hired Help. It does insane damage, and it just like hits every single different weakness on the enemies, which is like really good. And it can hit for damage cap, which is also really good. So we're gonna be using that one quite a bit. All right, cool. So we have a menu here. We're gonna be doing Ochette, do Merchant. So everybody's gonna be getting an ability called Boost Start here. Can you explain that one?
Yeah, so every character starts the fights with, I think, 1 BP. Yeah. And Boost Start just makes it so you have 2 BP instead, and you can boost your abilities even more at the start, which is useful. You can do that, or use it to route fights better. That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the weirdest menu in the world too, because you have to remove a step ahead from characters. Cool. I got Boost Start. All right. I did it. Yeah, so you have to... So the thing with Boost Start, or with a step ahead, is like, yeah, it's really cool that your entire party gets to go before the enemies. But at the same time, your entire party gets to go before the enemies, and we don't need everybody to actually act before them. So we remove it from the 2 characters that we're not going to really be using too much. So we're going to have it on Ochette and on Throne. The other 2 characters really don't see too much... we don't really need them for too much for the upcoming section where we're going to be heading up to Stormhail. This is like one of the longer running sections in the run, where we're just trying to like traverse the world, and we're going to be heading into some high level encounters. So we got to make sure that our powerful characters go first. But first, money.
Speaking of money, we are only $5 away from reaching the Appreciate Goosebird's Art incentive for Inscription that is coming up later today on stream 2. So anyone have $5 to spare, put it towards that incentive.
Please do. We want to see that. So yeah, we're still kind of in like the low level sections, so nothing is too terrifying here. We've just been kind of running from encounters because it just takes more time to kill them than it's worth. But we're now starting to get into the higher level areas, and there is going to be some really pretty terrifying encounters that we can hit here. Basically, anything beyond this screen at this point is going to be, if we get surprised, is a death.
Yeah.
So this is Terra. Turns out he's pretty good. Just one-shots the entire screen. But again, now we have to cook that. Thanks, Ochette, for capturing it. We're gonna have a whole inventory full of stuff we're cooking. Cool. We're heading up here. So the main reason that Cassie's actually picked up in this run is for her ability to knock people out without having a level gate. So there are other ways to get around this guy, but they're all gated by level, and we're pretty low level. So without using like Bewildering Grace or any other like XP shenanigans, Cassie's really the best way to get through this pass. Cook it again.
Yeah, nice capture.
Yeah, so Terra's on the bottom of my menu right now, so I got to make sure that Terra remains on the bottom of my menu, or it gets really hard on the muscle memory. So yeah, knock him out, and now we're in Northern Montwise Pass. This is a pretty scary area, and I'm trying to read my encounter table so I can know the optimal kills on all these. And what do we get? Double monkey. Two ruffians. Okay, cool. So we're using Hired Help Ruffians here, which is a new Hired Help skill in Octopath Traveler 2, and it basically just debuffs the enemy. So we get a good debuff on them, and we're able to use Provoke Terra to finish off these guys. And of course we... I think it's like a 5% capture chance.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure. It's really low.
Can we go 4 for 4?
Oh, Ochette's just feeling extra capture-y today.
Yeah.
That's all good. She can do what she wants. Alright, it's up in Stormhail. We get to see some snow. Oh, I love snow. Like my favorite weather. Let's see what encounter we get on the screen. Okay, so this one, we go da-dum. Cool. So we did have to throw some money at that one. It's a little bit of a spicy encounter, so make sure we take it out. Alright, and we are now into Stormhail, which is the next section of Ochette's story, where we're going to go find Articuno.
Yeah, you knew that one yourself.
Yeah, that's a Gen 1 Pokemon. I'm a boomer. I know those ones. But first we got to go mug this arms merchant here, because he's a jerk, so I guess that's why we're mugging him. But he has some good items on him that we need for money. This is our cell. Alright, we're good on money. We did it. Managed to not spend too much. We do want to save here. This section here, Ochette can just get one shot, and it's really fun when that happens and you're on a good pace run. So we make sure that doesn't happen, because we're going to be doing a provoke here, and items that you use in a provoke they're consumed, and they will, like, when you get kicked out of the provoke, you just don't get them back. And we absolutely do need one here, so going to make sure that if we do get one shot, I have another chance to come back and try it again. Alright, so bad RNG, the enemy goes first. Alright, we're good. Gow. Alright, we're on to the peak of Articuno. Where's Articuno located in the games?
You think I've played Gen 1?
It's like one of the caves, right? I don't know.
Oh. Yeah.
We're doing a save and quit here. That's a method of making sure that we get this section of the run without an encounter, because these encounters are pretty scary. So we are using that save point there. It's just a few steps in, but that few steps is going to make it so we don't get an encounter before we talk to this guy. Cool. And we're making our way up the peak. We'll have one more encounter, and then we fight Articuno.
And then remember to equip stuff out. Yeah.
We got the 2 avalanche mushrooms. All right. And Ochette has latent power. Alright, so what we do is we cook this. We put a step ahead onto our other characters. And then we do... Yeah, we're good. I will do a safety save here.
Yeah.
Alright, so Articuno, this boss fight is actually like pretty cool. And there's 2 different scripts, so I had to check to see if I had latent power there, because it does change things. So Throne can miss here, which is pretty sweet when she does, but she didn't. Good job. Can she wait? Yeah. So yeah, Beastling's pretty good. They do a lot of damage. Oh, whoops. Okay, we didn't critical scope.
Oh.
That's okay. That's why we made the safety save. For safety reasons.
Yeah. Safe.
Yeah, so defending with Throne there was bad. Cassie needed to go first to critical scope. But no big deal. We're right here.
He just wanted to show what could happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And what happens when you mess up anything later on in this run? There we go.
Right.
Need all of that damage. And we capture Glacius. We add Articuno to our team. It's a pretty good Pokemon. Yeah, we're heading to our last chapter here in just a second. So stuff has been going down at Beastling Village. We need to go back home and save it. So first we gotta go talk to Mufasa over here, who's gonna give us our mission. Oh, can you check to see if Throne has latent power?
Yeah.
That's your mission. You just choose to accept it.
I accept.
Sweet, thank you.
Just during or before boss.
Yeah, before the boss.
Yep.
So yeah, we're back on basically where we started, but instead of going right this time, we go left. Hooray! The residents of Beastling Village are fighting a giant battle against these creatures that are pretty scary. So we're gonna go help them out because we are now powerful after traveling the world for 43 minutes.
Throne has latent power, at least right now.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
So, Glacius. We get to use Articuno. Does a lot of damage. Pretty similar to Terra. Basically, all of Ochette's summons are just they're really like mid-game strong. They kind of fall off in the late game, but mid-game they're quite excellent. So we have a gauntlet of 3 encounters here, and then we'll head to our final boss.
やっちまいな。ゴミは片付けなきゃ。
Quick money check. We're gonna make sure we have 45,000 leads. Pretty sure we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Easy. I will take a safety save because if you die here, you have to redo the entire gauntlet. Again, Ochette's story is kind of fun like that, where you can't mess up. Yeah, we just have a couple more screens and we'll be on the final boss. So it turns out when you pick Akala, you get the Memowl as the final boss of the of Ochette's single story. If you pick Akala, if you pick the Owl, you get the Akala version. So it's kind of a neat thing. Like the power corrupts the one you didn't choose, and you get a neat story kickback here. Yeah, we're gonna go fight a big owl here. But with our powers combined and the power of friendship, we can do it. Thanks, Rayquaza. Very helpful.
飛行が炎よ燃えろ。
スプリングブーツ。行くよ。ライフスピールダガー。行くわよ。この手で。丸見えよ。
So we're gonna be using a blading orb here. Do you remember what that one does?
Oh no.
Oh, this is some tech. Oswald. Yeah, so a blading orb. Most of these endgame bosses have HP gates where they have to like RP, before you defeat them, and you get an extra phase, which is really just not fun. So we use a blading orb there to make sure that we don't get that RP, and we can kill it basically in one go here. Cast critical scope.
When was this found?
This was found pretty early on, probably like 2 weeks in.
I feel like I completely missed this.
Yeah, people were calling it a glitch. It's not a glitch.
No?
No, it's just removing the HP gate, and we did it.
Good job.
All right, we're gonna be coming up on time here. I think it's 3 cutscenes. Oh wait, we gotta. We're befriending our owl friend. So even though he was evil, we saved him, and now helpful. We did it. We saved the world.
Good job.
And underestimate.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good run. Thanks for commentating, Yus.
Thank you for having me. Good speedrun.
Yeah, so just shout outs to Octopath community. There will be a community relay coming up this Saturday. If you're interested in seeing a whole bunch of Octopath Traveler 2, it's the Octopath Traveler 2's first anniversary. So community's putting together a big relay. Please check it out. Like, that would be awesome if you're interested in this game. People are running a ton of different categories. But yeah, if you're interested in running, the Discord link is on SRC. Hop in. We're happy to have you. Cool. Other than that, we're out.